ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳೇ, ಇಂದಿನ ತರಗತಿಗೆ ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಸ್ವಾಗತ. Welcome students. This is the last session of our business policy, and in this session we are going to discuss some about current scenarios of business policy in India and present situations. And in this session we are going to discuss about current scenario of business policies in India, some various business reforms and pro business initiatives and present situations of business, some important government policies on business. Let us start with business policy of India. Government established many regulations and policies that guide businesses. Some rules like minimum wage are mandatory, while other policies may influence business indirectly. Businesses need to be flexible enough to respond to changing rules and policies. This is true not only at the national level but more locally as well, as states and municipalities have their own sets of rules. There are also international treaties that can influence the way companies do business. In present situation, political stability and political culture. Government policy will always depend on political culture of the moment. Policy crafted in a politically stable country will be different that formed in an unstable country. A stable political system can make business friendly decisions that promote local businesses and also attract foreign investors. Unstable systems present challenges that jeopardize the ability of government to maintain law and order. This has a negative effect on the business environment. In India, stable political system, government can pass reform bills easily and implement them. Public policy of Government of India. Public policies are the collective actions of government. Public policies will include laws, rules, regulations, judgments, case studies, government programs, etc. Public policies are of three types: restrictive, regulatory, and facilitating. Restrictive, it is in this, it curtail all benefits in some particular issue. For example, custom duties may be imposed to protect Indian products. Regulatory, it regulates the activities of a particular sector of economy. And facilitating, these are the ones which facilitates an activity of business. Now the policies are being moved from restrictive to regulatory and then now to facilitating. We'll see important some facts of economic reforms. Since 1991, economic reforms going on to make India business friendly. These efforts are commonly referred to as liberalization, privatization, and globalization, that we usually call it as a LPG reforms. Liberalization refers to the global decrease in the government command and control over the economic policies, simplification of tax structure, removing quotas, etc. Privatization, it means transfer of government ownership to private hands. In some cases, ownership of all shares is transferred from government to a single highest bidder. For example, VSNL, that is Videsh Sanchar Nigam Limited. It is a public sector. It was taken by the Tata Telecom. Globalization, it refers to taking off restriction in export and import of goods and services. It also covers the measure of lifting the trade barriers. Now let us see foreign investments. As a result of LPG reforms, foreign investments coming in the form of FDI and FII. FDI means foreign direct investment. It may be described as a flow of capital investment to an enterprise in a nation by another enterprise located in different nation by capturing a majority stake in ownership in a company in the target country, or by expanding operations of an existing business in that country. Foreign institutional investment are the registered abroad with a view to investing in other nations to invest in equity market, hedge funds, pension funds and mutual funds. Let us see some pro business initiatives of from government. First one is important is Make in India. This Make in India initiative was launched by Prime Minister in September 2014 to transform India into a global design and manufacturing hub. And most recent one, that is Atmanirbhar Bharat, self-reliant India or self-sufficient India. It is a vision of Prime Minister of India of making India a bigger and more important part of the global economy. Pursuing policies that are efficient, competitive and resilient and being self-sustaining and self-generating. One uh, best example is that it is a, of this during this COVID-19, we were of from zero production of PPE kit, that is personal protection equipment kit, before 2000, March 2020. But in India today, we have created a capacity of producing 2 lakh PPE kits daily, and which is also growing steadily. And another one important this pro business initiative from government is ease of doing business. According to World Bank's annual report on the ease of doing business 2020, comparing business regulations in 190 economies, India ranked 63rd out of 190 countries and has moved up by 14 spots during that year. So, students, these are the some various pro business initiatives and some uh, present scenario of business policy. Okay, thank you.